It's Mark from TRUTHSEEKER, and how much explanation do you need? Here's NASA's trickery, and this is what they were trying to hide. Now, could these be gun barrels, turrets? I don't know. Is that a rock? Highly unlikely. See how it's buried in this fake sand? I mean, this stuff is just fake, 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 beyond fake. If there's anybody at NASA that has the cojones and they want to email me and tell me how you're doing this, listen, I'll listen to you. And whatever you say to me stays between us. But this is what's behind this. See this fake rock? This is fake. If you believe this, then you still believe in Santa Claus. You might as well click my channel off and go to bed. Matter of fact, I don't even want you as a subscriber. Alright, you see the carvings that's in this? These are gravestones. Okay, you see the carvings that are in this? You see what's here? This is all added from NASA. It's covering up something. When you see this stuff, this is fake. Alright? Now, give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. I gotta adjust something. Let me adjust it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is what's behind here. There's one eye, there's the other eye. This statue has its mouth open like it's screaming. There's wood bundled up, branches coming out both sides. You can see there's another here. There's something here. See how it comes down? This is what's I don't even know what to call it. I mean, it's just pathetic. We're just going to call it a fake rock because that's the only thing I can call it right now. I have other words, but there's kids that watch this. You can see the carving here. But this is what's in here. It's got one eye here. There's the other eye. Its mouth is open like it's screaming or talking. I have no idea. There's the other one. This one's like an ivory color. This one's a little more reddish. That could just be because of them trying to blur it. It could all be one color. Here's a piece of it that's coming out. See? For some reason the computer misses some of this little pieces. Or sometimes right around the edge of it, it misses. And then you have this that it just totally misses. See these things that stick out? It doesn't get them. Alright, let's move on. Oh, by the way, this is Sol 610. Not that they even matter anymore, because God knows when these were taken or what order. You see this carving in here? See this? This is fake. Anytime you see this contrasted, just blasted, that's fake. This is fake right here. This is covering. You can see there's little carvings in there. This is covering. You can see what it's covering. It almost looks like a painting. But this comes down. See right where this is? There's carvings in there. Comes down into this. But this is all fake. You can see part of the statue head. See how they blurred it? Like I said, things that stick high up, sometimes you can't get them. You see more of the carvings. This is all fake, this whole thing. There's all carvings back in this thing. They really... Look at this little thing coming up, this little carving. See all this stuff coming up? See all these little carvings and trinkets? See all of this? These are all little gravestones. They're set up to tell a story. You see how it looks like there's a little person in there? See the legs, the arm? See how it goes back? See his head? These are all set up to tell a little story. You see this stuff coming out? I believe this is some type of greenery growing. You see it? I think it's some type of greenery. You see it? Or it could be part of the carving, but I think it's greenery. I've seen it before. I just couldn't get it to pop on video. But you see how this is set up? See? He's got a little head. This is gonna go blur. You get the idea. See the little hole? See, they set up little scenes. It's like a little dollhouse they set up. I guess it must tell a story about some point of this person's life. Like I was saying, if somebody at NASA has the cojones, you can contact me. It will be kept 100%, 1000% private. I doubt, but I'm just putting it out there. I have to put it out there. As part of my research, I have to. If anybody has worked for NASA, DARPA, the government, need to know positions, and you're real, please don't waste my time, because there's questions that I'll ask you, and I'll know if you're real. Please, I don't waste your time. I show you real anomalies. I don't just show you rocks. I show you how they're covering it up. So please, don't waste my time. But if you have something you need to get off your chest, I will keep your name out of it. I will keep it 100% private. Nobody will know where or how this information even came to be. If you're on the inside and you know of a picture or something, the number of a picture, and then we got what looks to be another manipulated statue with carvings in it. And you can see all these little trinkets and stuff in front of it. There's another statue that they got rid of. You can see it's a 3D item. Try to make it come out the best I can. That's going to be the best. What I want to show you here, I'm coming back to this. This is all fake. I mean, that I'm sure we can all agree on. What happens is you come down here, you see this item here where they blurred it. Look at this item. It looks maybe like some type of camera, and it looks to have some type of wire coming off of it, and then there's another piece. But you see this item? How it's got a wire coming off of it? It's on some type of circular base. You see it? And there's some type of cord coming off of it. This is what they're hiding. This is what's underneath this fake rock, first of all. You can see the statue. I showed you all that before, but and then it continues along here, and you see you got these, what to me looks like some type of tank or military equipment or something, gun barrels. But isn't it strange that you have this thing here? You see what's under there? And you see the wire coming out of the back of that? I've analyzed that a couple different ways. I don't know how it's going to show up on here, but trust me, I'm not lying to you. Then you can see part of this carving that's back there too. Maybe it's some type of surveillance system. I have no idea. Here's another one of those cool statues. You can see more carvings. You see which cards into here that they hit. I mean, it's just disgusting the mess they made of this. Like I said, if anybody that's worked with NASA has done this, has something they need to get off their chest, just come onto YouTube. You can leave me an email. Look at this, look at this, look at this stuff. Look at the carving back here. Look at this. Oh my God, what a mess they made of this stuff. See, this is all fake. All of this. See, when you get this, see how this is highlighted? They just blast it with contrast. It's just fake. Look at this thing that they blurred out. I wonder how long it took somebody to make that. Somebody's hands were on this to make this stuff. Just, to me, it's just gorgeous. It's just beautiful. Look at this. See all these carvings? For me to sit around for a couple hours to try to get this stuff to come out, I don't even want to tell you how many takes I'm on to do this, but look at this carving. The crazy thing is, out of everybody in the world, I don't see anybody putting out any stuff like this. And I'm not a special person. I'm a determined person. When I put my mind to something, it'll get done. Okay, look at this. This looks like some type of metal bracket with two holes in it. Another piece of metal. Alright, it's hid behind this. See how you can see some of the carvings and stuff coming out of it? See how these look like little animals and stuff? And it's common in their carvings. But I believe it all tells a story about the person that's here. And here's another piece that they're trying to hide. Probably about 75% of this picture is edited or fake. All of this is edit. This is just cover up. The sun, trust me, is not that bright on Mars. It's farther away, so it's bright. It's what they're showing here is it's brighter than a sunny day on Earth. And there's an atmosphere up there, there's oxygen. You can believe all the bullshit you want. But NASA can go screw. Because I'm sick of this bullshit that they fed this world. I knew when I was coming out with this, there might be consequences. And you know what? Well, so be it. I'm looking for something to happen, because that's how I want to get into the news. Because every news channel that I've called, like that piece of machinery I found, I mean Fox, CNBC, you name it. One news reporter or producer had enough, I gotta say, enough respect to say to me, listen, there's just no way we could touch this kind of stuff. and he left it as "you know why." And I figure it's got something to do with the FCC, the government and the FCC. I don't want to say what news station, because you know what? He's the only one that had kind of enough respect for me to at least be honest with me. Everybody else was, you know, we'll get back to you, or, you know. You see this stuff? This is what they're hiding underneath this fake sand. These are more statues, if you can believe it. They just bury it. You see this stuff? This is a 3D item. Alright, they just blend it right in. I would like to know what technique they're really using to do it. That's why I'm asking if anybody works at NASA or has done this, or their relative does this, or their relative wrote the computer program that does this. You see this stuff? These are 3D items. What's happening is when it looks like they're burying a certain color, and what's happening is it doesn't leave a shadow on the ground, so you can't tell if something's upright or flat. And I believe it also has to do with the angle. I think these are coming from satellite. You see the carvings that are, you see this? How this stands up? This is that fake line. I believe it goes down farther. You can see there's all types of carvings. You see this loop? There's a loop here. Here looks to be like some type of carved mask. There's the one eye, the other eye, the mouth. Here's something, another carving that's coming out. You got this really cool, I forgot about this. Look at this weird face. There's one eye, there's the other eye. You see it? Is it popping? See how the eyes are red? I really made a mess of it. I'm trying to do my best for you guys. Like I said, I don't even want to tell you how many times. I'm probably going to have to edit this video together, so you may hear it chop or something. I'm no expert with that, and I'm really no expert with video software, but one thing I do know how to do is to get the truth out there, and that's all I care about. You know, I use a handheld. I've tried. Probably everybody I know, their cameras, 7, 8 cameras of my own, and one camera gives me what I'm looking for. The only thing I will say is it has something to do with the brand Nikon. That's all I can say. A lot of different settings. And you're better off just relaxing at home and let me do the videos and send them to you on YouTube. Because really, it's kind of crazy. You see this? See how they blackened this? They just took it and made it black. You see what's here? See all these carvings? Look at this, looks like a little cross. See what they blurred? See what's coming out the side here? You can tell me that's a rock. You see these black blurs? Looks like metal's coming around. Let me tell you something. And I'm no expert, But I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I'd bet my life on it. There is no way in hell that this stuff was carved by hands. It may have been finished off, but this is done with some type of machinery. I mean, there's just statues and carvings everywhere. See, there's something under here. See what they're hiding under there? See this? This is all fake. All of this. This is all. Anything you see overexposed. See how this is a statue? Wow, what a mess they made of this stuff. Anything you see overexposed, they're hiding something. Right on these edges, a lot of times things, get left in for whatever reason. This looks like branches. Here's more statues. Here it looks to be like another tube. It looks like some type of piece of equipment. Look at this, look at this, look at the scroll work in this. Look at this, how it scrolls down. You see what they're hiding? Man, they make me sick. It's just hiding all types of stuff. All this thing. People say, oh, I see, little people, and no, you're not seeing little people. You're not going crazy, but you're not seeing little people. See, this is that statue that comes up, seeing it? See, and then all of a sudden you got all this little stuff. Wow, look at that. Look at a little gray alien right back there. See the big head and the two eyes? You're not going crazy. Here, look. Look at this carved into here. See this thing? See this beautiful carving? How they made the sides. There's something in here, and it comes all the way down. There's a piece that comes out here. Look at this beautiful thing over here. Looks like it's got some type of paint work done on it. See the lattice on the sides? There's a little figure there. And then there's a figure carved into it. And it just so happens its head is the size of a gray alien's. See, it's got that big. And the only reason, you would think that aliens would have those long spindly arms and thin legs and their big bulbous heads. If they really grew up in space, or their whole evolution and being was created in space, the different gravity, the different effects of gravity could have affected, they didn't need big muscles like us. Their heads were a little bigger. There's a little less gravity. Wow, look at this thing. Oh my, I didn't even see this. Look at this. Look at it. It looks like there's boards covering it. Look what's on top of it. There's a carving on top. And look, it looks to be like a board coming down the side here with all types of carvings on it. Look at it. And look what NASA did. This is all fake. All of this. All of this is fake. You can see, look. They missed the spot. Look at all of this stuff here. Let's see how close I can get for you guys. Look at this thing. It looks like there's a perfect board, and it's hollow inside. I don't think it's hollow. I think this is all fake, all of this. I think this would probably come all the way over to another point. See where it's like rounded here? Maybe all the way over here, and this is all opened. You can see where they cut. See where they cut it in? You see this, how this stands up? It stands out. Look at this, looks like you're looking through a glass carving. See this? See what they did? That could actually be a glass carving. Look at the intricacy in this stuff. And then they just bury it in this fake sand. See how this looks like a face? Some carving of a face. More carvings. See how it comes up? That is just too cool. Man. And they just put this stuff in, it's like you don't even notice it when you're looking from back here. This is what they're gambling on. Nobody's looking. Nobody's looking for what they're hiding. Look at this thing. Is this some type of animal coming out of this pipe? Well, we're going to take a closer look. And look at this. Buried in nothing. See what they did? You could see the structure. You see what I'm talking about? You see what's back here? Look at this. This thing is standing upright. See this? There's the one eye. There's the other eye. See how they just blurred it out with this white. See all this stuff in there? Here's more. See how they block it? Oh my God. There's more and more. Look at this thing. I believe they just colored it. See, look at this. See what they're black. See how half of it just disappears? See all these carvings in here? See how half of that face disappears under all this blur? You don't see nothing. Look at this thing. You gonna tell me this is a rock? Okay. And that green thing that's coming out of it. If that's a rock, you better get to your doctor quick tomorrow. Because either there's something wrong in your brain, or you're losing your eyesight. Either one, I'm concerned about you. Look at this. Now with what I'm showing you, this should be on the news tonight. This should be on the news. This is what I want to see on the news. And I'm sure you do too, right? Right, guys? Yeah. And we're the crazy ones. This almost looks like a worm or something. Look at this crazy thing coming out of this pipe. See all the spines on it? See how they put this, see how they do that? See how they hit the contrast here? Look, there's a pipe that's buried. And look what's coming out of it. You can see it's got like some type of tail. Well, guys, you're going to have to download this picture. I mean, leave it up to you. Listen, if you know somebody at a news station or something, get it out there for me, man. Look at this. Like it's a little worm. See that? Little pricklies on it. This is nothing compared. I got something that's coming down the pipe. That's going to shatter a lot of people's worlds. I'll give NASA a couple more days to come out and say something. All I want to hear is, listen, we found something. We don't want everybody to panic. We're going to investigate it. And we'll start releasing the pictures. We just didn't want people to panic. That's all I want to hear from NASA. And I'm sure all the other guys that do these videos will, at What's Up in the Sky 37, Christian, you know, MarsAnomalies, Mars Unmasked, Olympus Sky, Purple Haze, you know, all the great people, you know. It's all we want to hear. That's it. We don't need you to show us pictures of gray aliens or who's making this stuff. Just acknowledge that it's there. Don't lie to us that you're going to investigate it and start releasing the proper pictures to the public. And you let us as a society deal with it. Because I've had enough. And I'm not going to stand for it. You're not going to lie to the public. And put this kind of garbage out there. The only reason you keep this thing going is you're kind of showing off. Prepping yourself for more funding. Oh wow, look at the way we could build a rover. Yeah, look at how this thing keeps going. Yeah, and it's sending down pictures that I could take with a $5 throwaway camera. So let's stop the nonsense. Stop the shenanigans. Let's all grow up here. Let's put our big boy pants on and let's get this out there, NASA. Truth Seekers out.